galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Demolidor Nerd. Pessoal, é o seguinte, estamos ao vivo aí na live, já detonando mais uma live de Life Strange. Esse mesmo, pessoal, tem muita live, mas tudo bem. Vamos lá, galera, detonar, pessoal, sem prolongas. Vamos começar o dia aí, né? Dando sequência nesse episódio, mano. Olha, tem mais outros aqui, ó. Episódio bônus. Inferno vazio. Tá, continuar. Vamos lá, galera. Beleza, a gente parou justamente aqui, né? Eles iam fazer o almoço, né, e tal. Vai dar treta isso aí, né? Tem que fazer almoço. Será que dá pra pular? Não dá pra pular não, mano. A parte da mano.
Oh, you're home. Rose, Rachel's home. And she brought her new friend.
Boa.
Our surprise star returns. You're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Chloe, was it?
Nailed it. I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
Thanks.
Chloe, you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must? I must?
Of course.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Thanks, but I was just gonna stop in for a sec and then bounce.
Oh, did you have other dinner plans?
Yes.
Dinner plans? I always thought dinner was something that just sort of happens.
Yeah?
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Maria.
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Of course.
Great. I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
Tá bom, né?
Okay,
Vamos lá.
I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
Volta logo.
Just hurry back. I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Try doing it your whole life. And, Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know...
Beleza,
That
vamos
I
lá.
would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time with the Ambers. What
Yeah?
could possibly go wrong?
Meu avô teve uma dessas.
I bet there's like not even a single Cheeto stuck in this thing. Doing the play was bad enough without having to read about it afterwards. Hope
Yeah.
Mikey's okay though. They say all news is local, but damn,
Né?
it's like 1,000 times more skeevy when the skeeviness is all polite to your face. I should stay down here until Rachel is ready. Huh. Rachel really was an overachiever before she met me. Glad I nipped that in the bud.
Tá, vamos lá.
Hi, Rose. Your husband's cheating on you. Pass the ketchup. Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight. You borrowed that shirt from Rachel. We call it the Rorschach shirt. What do you see?
I definitely see a skull.
Interesting. Well, wash it before you bring it back.
So, Rachel was pretty awesome tonight.
She sure was. And I imagine whatever trick the two of you pulled to get her back on stage was even more dramatic than the play.
We can
Nossa,
be
sabe.
very persuasive together.
Persuasive. Yes, that's a word for it. I get the sense that you're a force of nature yourself. I can see why the two of you get along so well.
You can? Because it still seems crazy to me. Integrity, honesty, loyalty.
What?
It's on your lawn.
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I'm still getting used to being an elected official's wife.
What's it like being married to the DA?
Much like being married to anyone else, I imagine.
But with a lot more secrets, right?
Secrets?
Like attorney-client privilege and all that.
Maria.
Well, as district attorney, he brings cases against criminals on behalf of the state. He doesn't defend them.
Of course not. So, you putting me to work or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
You're a riot, Chloe.
All right, Chloe. You've set the table without ruining someone's marriage before. Piece of cake.
Tá, beleza, vamos lá.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though.
Tem que botar os pratos, né? Pegar.
It's off to the table with you.
Boa. Ah, cadê os pratos? Caraca! Beleza. Vamos lá. vendo as mensagens, galera. Vamos lá.
Oh, I think that's an original Who Gives a Shit.
Nossa. Lascou tudo, mano. Boa.
Yes, Chloe?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear.
Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Vamos lá.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
I'll give it a shot.
Lá vem merda.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Eita.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Thanks.
Nossa, cara louco, mano. Putz, beleza, vamos lá, vamos pegar a bebida dele. Deve estar na geladeira, né? Acredito eu.
Yes, Chloe?
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Beleza. Vamos lá, pessoal. Não resiste, mano.
Glasses. Damn. The Ambers are fancy as shit.
Pegar, vamos lá.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes.
Now you're speaking my language.
Poxa, só uma? Até engasguei, mano. Deixa eu abrir a porta pro meu cachorro. Peraí, pessoal. Vamos lá. Tá. Relógio aqui, né?
Damn.
Cara, eu sempre quis ter esses relógios, mano.
Wonder if this is a family heirloom.
Tá. Não vou pegar mais nada. Funciona.
Let's see what else Rose has.
Yes.
What did you think of the play?
Rachel was typically amazing, but I never liked The Tempest. What did you think of it?
To be honest, I only really read a couple pages. Theater's not really...
Eu nem improviso, minha querida.
I guess I'm not so into saying words someone else came up with.
Fair point. Then again, I'm not sure you can judge the entire art form based on the dead white men your curriculum focuses on.
Damn. Shots fired, Shakespeare. What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle,
Boa.
right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some candles and bless this joint up a bit.
Vamos lá, vamos acender as velas.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
É? Nossa, esse relógio marcando da raiva. Tá.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
Ó a cara da Chloe.
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Sei lá.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion. What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me. 'Cause you're the DA, of course.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
Né?
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Caraca, mano.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a gift. It is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Yeah, that's super true. And also remember, Rachel, that even when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep calm.
An interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on. But to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, fucking blow me.
Eita.
Rachel?
Crap. I'm so clumsy. Rachel, can you come help me find another
Stop
fork?
it, Chloe.
Caraca.
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Eita, explodiu.
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Eita,
Excuse
porra.
me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
Aham.
No offense, Mr. Amber, but I think we trust our eyes more than you.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer.
Eita, foram
I
expulsas.
know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Eita, não tinha como, ia dar briga do mesmo jeito. As duas escolhas. Nossa, o Ixel. Ela vai tacar fogo na casa de novo.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute.
Ah, la merda.
Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
What? Quê? A mãe dela? Ah, tá. Ela é adotada. Mano, ela é adotada, mano. Puta, mano.
Shadows settle
Nossa, aquele incêndio todo à
that you
toa.
left.
Caralho.
Our minds are troubled by the emptiness. Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line.
Ela usou ele pra...
And if you're still breathing,
Ele usou ele pra testar ela.
'cause most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs, setting fire to
Nossa, essa
our
peça foi boa, hein?
insides for fun,
Improvisação sempre funciona, né, galera?
collecting names of the lovers that went wrong, the lovers that went wrong.
Nossa, cara, enfim, pessoal, concluímos com sucesso, mano, o segundo episódio de Life Strange Before Storm. Vamos dar sequência, galera. Vamos entrar aí no terceiro agora. Depois eu vou encerrar a live daqui a pouco. Daqui a uns 40 minutos pra gente encerrar a live. Ó, que milagre. Admirável, um mundo novo, na verdade, né? Beleza, vamos lá, vamos dar sequência. Vai! Você assumiu a culpa pela Wish. Uau! Você esvaziou seus bolsos. Mais da metade esvaziou. Você deu dinheiro ao Demon. Caraca! Meu Deus do céu! Menos da metade ficou com dinheiro, mano. Que isso, pessoal muito desonesto. Você pediu um beijo a Wish, uau, aí sim. Você pediu a Wish pra fazer uma tatuagem boa. Beleza, despertar, ó, atacou, beleza, que já tinha visto, né? Tá, vamos lá, pessoal, vamos dar sequência aí ao próximo episódio aí.
Shit.
Que isso? A coisa tá revoltada, mano. Tá? É Inferno Vazio. Próximo episódio começando agora, galera.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
Nossa, mano, que louco.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a
Caraca, mano,
consequence of your
reviravolta nessa
actions,
história,
Chloe.
mano, cê é louco.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes.
Let's leave.
For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
What would it take to convince you?
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Caralho,
Rachel, that woman you saw,
que reviravolta.
that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Eita, que reviravolta, mano.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
What?
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe,
You can handle this.
not without you.
Beleza, vamos lá, vamos olhar.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends, Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her.
Caraca.
I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes,
Olha a pinta do cara.
I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything.
Né?
And it did.
Por um tempo, né?
For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life.
Sempre assim, né, gente?
There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough.
Nossa, mas por que essa
For
necessidade de
Sarah,
fugir, mano?
the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
Entendi.
That no matter what happened, she would never do
Tava se
anything
drogando.
to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was.
Nossa, aí não rola não, mano.
A destructive
Assim não rola não.
person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was
Cara, é
never
pesado essa história aí, mano.
harm you again.
Deixou a mulher, mas também ela... Desculpa, gente, mas é imbecil.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my
E a
life.
mulher dele deixou isso.
It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed.
É.
I told
Cada,
her
hein?
she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
Caraca, mano. Que reviravolta na história de novo, mano. Você é louco.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her.
And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel.
Nossa, isso
I
é
think I
pesado
need to lie
demais.
down.
Meu Deus. Mas pior que é verdade. Prefiro ter o dinheiro do que ter a filha. Brigar pela filha. Cara, é foda quando isso acontece, mano. Olha a escultura dela. Nossa, mano.
I can't leave Rachel. This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah.
Exatamente.
I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Beleza, vamos lá.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Sorry that tonight turned out so differently.
That's all right. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Thanks. But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Beleza. Acho que agora a gente pode subir, né? Eu tenho uma leve impressão que a gente vai fugir. E subir as escadas. Vamos lá. Eu tenho a impressão que é agora que a gente vai fugir. Que a Rachel vai fugir com a Chloe. Tenho quase certeza. Episódio 3, o Inferno Vazio. Aê, galera, é o episódio 3 de 4, se não me engano. Esses são 4 episódios. Ou 5º, não sei.
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her. This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Encontre uma luz mais brilhante.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained. The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber. We were so close to making our break last night. Now, may you always be safe.
Tá, vamos abrir a caixa. Oi. Pode usar essa lanterna para ter mais luz. Boa. Funciona. Vou botar embaixo, né? Olha, deu certinho.
All ready for Rachel's light show.
Better get her attention first. I heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Vamos fazer grafite.
Back on the train, I said...
Beleza.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
Tá. Nossa, ficou top, hein?
Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead
Exatamente.
for millions of years. They're all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful,
Exatamente.
right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman, my real mom,
Foda, mano.
she's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good.
Processo de eliminação foi foda.
I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
Caraca. Nossa.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Não sei.
Honestly, I have no idea what's right or wrong in this situation. I just know that whatever you decide, I'm in.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You'd do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one
É
covered
isso.
too.
Aí sim.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll
Boa.
handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life.
Realmente, às vezes não sabe se é
It
ilusão ou se é verdade.
used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that.
É?
Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Deixa eu abrir a porta pros cachorros, galera. Peraí. Maria. Botou outra ilusão, mano. Putz. Nossa, essa é a pior de todas. Ana. Nossa.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Duas lembranças.
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touché. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
Caralho.
Ugh.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Like what? There's nothing here.
Really? That's odd. Well, I know it's not the spark plug. I just got that replaced.
What?
Eita.
I said it's not the spark plug.
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor.
Né?
I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Caraca. Caralho, que foda. Ela dormiu. Caralho, mano. Ela dormiu.
Wait. What the shit?
Com certeza.
Has someone been going through my room? Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this.
Maria.
Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel.
Né?
Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. Plus, he likes me. And he owes me one from yesterday. I can do this. Come on, dude. Pick up.
Nossa, olha como é que o celular é antigo.
I got your collector's fee. Coming to get it?
Hey, Frank. I was actually gonna cash in for a favor instead. What do you say?
Never run out of crap, do you? What's the problem?
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I'm trying to help a friend. It would mean a whole lot to her.
The girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
Me in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet.
Beleza.
Thanks, man.
Ela vai
You're a
ajudar,
real.
finalmente. Nossa, que cargo cedo.
Well, I guess. What am I getting myself into?
Que merda, com certeza. Confusão. Aí, beleza.
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill.
Beleza. Galera, é o seguinte, eu vou ficando por aqui, vou encerrar a live. Daqui a pouco, às 7 horas, 7h30 mais ou menos, entre 7 e 7h30, estamos de volta. Já detonando o Overwatch no canal do Demolidor Nerd. Galera, então fica aí, daqui a pouco estamos de volta aí, já detonando, então não perde. Valeu, muito obrigado por estar seguindo a gente, estar inscrito no canal. Então é isso, pessoal, hoje temos live aí depois das 7h30 até quase meia-noite, 2 da manhã. Então tem muita live pra rolar ainda, tá? Vou fazer uma pausa para ir ao banheiro, levar os cachorros na rua. Daqui a pouco eu tô de volta, então não perde. Valeu, galera, abraço, faixa, meidor. Tchau!